Good afternoon everyone and welcome back to a brand new vlog. I hope you guys are all doing well. It is Friday, it's actually Halloween today. I have just got home from work. Now I had actually planned to go out on a lovely countryside walk this afternoon and we're going to go with Stanley and obviously bring you guys along with me as well. But to be quite honest, it is pouring with rain outside. It has been raining all day and I'm not going out in that, so we're just going to have a nice snuggly cozy afternoon inside instead. I'm going to have to chase Stanley around the house instead of walking him today because I'm not going out in that, and to be quite honest, he won't go out in that either. So it's going to be a nice chilled one this afternoon. I did pop in to see my lovely friend, my florist friend Kim, on the way home from work, and I've got some beautiful florals to pop into a vase. I've got that bouquet to pop in, and then I have got a smaller one which will be for my bud vases. So I thought I'd cheer the house up on this gloomy autumn day with some gorgeous, gorgeous florals. It is, of course, Halloween today as well, and so I have got my little pot that I showed you, I think in the last video, filled with some sweets. Well, I say filled, I might have eaten some. Jamie did as well, it's not just me. So it's, you know, semi-filled to the brim with sweets for any potential trick-or-treaters. We have lived in this house now for 5 years and we have never had a single trick-or-treater. We put our pumpkin out every year and we hope that we're going to get some, but we never do, and so we always end up just eating these ourselves. So that will be the plan later on today if we don't get any, which we might do, but I would be surprised if we do. So we will munch on these later on. Jamie is also bringing a Chinese home on the way home from work. Is there anything better than a gloomy, rainy, dark night and your husband bringing home Chinese food? I don't think there's anything better than that, so I am super excited about that. So we're going to eat our Chinese, absolutely demolish it, and then demolish the Halloween sweets. And I think we're going to watch Halloween the movie as well, the original 1960s one, because that is just such a classic. It is brilliant, and it's actually probably the only horror movie that I can watch because I don't really like scary horror films. I really like things like psychological thrillers and things like that, and I don't mind kind of like serial killer type things. Really random, I know, but I don't like horror. I don't like too much gore and blood. I don't really like horror in that way. So, but Halloween to me, it's so old now, and you know, obviously things have come on so much more with people's acting skills and obviously all of the special effects and things, that it doesn't look realistic, and so it's actually almost a little bit comical, I find, so I can actually watch it. So that is the plan of action for this evening, so looking forward to that. And then actually the rest of the weekend, I'm not sure what we're going to be doing tomorrow. I was going to meet up with a friend of mine tomorrow, but unfortunately she's poorly. There is so much going around at the moment, but she's got a sicky bug and so she's cancelled. So yeah, I'm not sure what Jamie and I are going to be doing tomorrow, but on Sunday we are going out for a lovely lunch with some other friends of ours, so that will be really, really nice. I've also got some new makeup bits to show you as well, which I might actually wait and do on Sunday and do like a full kind of makeup look of the new pieces. I haven't actually unboxed them yet. Maybe we'll unbox them today and then we'll do the makeup look on Sunday. And also today I am expecting a delivery from Mytheresa. It's only got one thing in it. It's a dress. It's a dress actually that I saw, well, it's been in my basket on the Mytheresa website for ages, for like weeks and weeks and weeks, and then I got an email to say that it had been discounted, so I was like, yeah, okay, let's order it. So we'll see what that is like when it arrives as well, and of course try that on with you guys. I've got a few different ways I want to style it up as well. I'm quite excited about it. But anyway, I'm going to stop waffling and we shall get into these florals. I'm very excited about them. There's some beautiful ones in here that I don't think I have ever had before, so I'm looking forward to looking at those and enjoying those. Okay, so first of all, we have got some beautiful rose lilies, which I have actually shown you before. These are stunning. They're like a double lily that they almost look like a rose. They are really, really beautiful. I'll show you them a little bit more when they open up and come into a bit more of a bloom. So I've got 2 stems of those because they are quite big. And then I've got some eucalyptus. Now this eucalyptus is gorgeous. Look at that colour. It's a really, really beautiful burgundy. So I've got a few stems of that, and then I have got, I don't know what these are called, I will try and find out and I'll pop it up on screen, but these kind of almost like fluffy flowers. They are so beautiful. It's just wanting to focus on my face. There we go. I think hopefully that's focused now. But absolutely gorgeous. And I thought with the beautiful eucalyptus and with the rose lilies, because the rose lilies are a pink, but they are quite a deep pink, and so I think altogether it should hopefully bring it into almost a beautiful autumnal bouquet rather than being too kind of summery and bright. So let's get them into a vase. So my Cult Beauty order has literally just arrived, and you're in a sorry state when you open the door to the postman and he says, another day, another parcel, and you're like, yep, that's me, that's me. Here they are. I've popped them up in my dressing room, so I do spend an awful lot of time up here, and they just look perfect. I'm so happy with them. I love how wild and wonderful they are. I love the colours. The beautiful little bud vases there as well, looking gorgeous, and I've got another bud vase up here, and just having flowers in this room just brings it to life. I absolutely love it. Right, my order from Mytheresa has just arrived. I've just opened the box and had a little sneak peek, and they changed their packaging. It's gorgeous. I mean, it was lovely before, but it's even more beautiful now. Look at that beautiful big silver box. I'm sure before it was yellow. I'm pretty sure the Mytheresa packaging was yellow, but anyway, they've changed it to silver. It's absolutely stunning. Oh, it's heavy considering there's only one thing in here. There we go. So a little bit more of a close-up of the box. It's this beautiful silver, shiny silver colour. We've got Mytheresa written on, and then we've got a little bow here as well. So let's have a little look at what's inside. Really hoping that this is going to be lovely. As I said, it was discounted, so I was very pleased with that. I love it when that happens. Mytheresa do often do little sneaky discounts, so it is sometimes worth just waiting. If it's not low in stock and you're not desperate for it, it is sometimes worth just holding on and seeing if you can get a bit of money off. Right, so this dress, oh, I like it already. This dress is from Stowed, which is a brand that I think I've got a couple of things from already. I really love that. So it's almost like a dark brown, like a real sort of deep brown, almost black, and then a caramelly brown, kind of check sort of print, or a gingham print, I guess. And it's just very cute, kind of quite sort of easy to wear and can be styled a few different ways. This is what I'm hoping anyway. As with all of the styled dresses, it does have these gorgeous pleats almost coming down at the front, and they're just done well. It should be a dress, hopefully, that I get a lot of wear out of. It does need a little bit of a steam, and yeah, I think we should just try it on. Just quickly, before I pop that on, I thought I'd show you what I'm wearing today. So I've got my mango jumper on that I showed you in the last vlog, the one that I wore to the pumpkin patch. And I've just popped it on with a little tulle skirt. And I think it looks really, really cute. I've done the classic millennial tuck because I will never not do that, okay? I know that it's not the in thing with the Gen Zers out there, but it just gives structure. If that is just like that, I don't know, that makes me feel like my nan. Whereas when I have a little tuck, it just gives a little bit of shape to it, and I just think it looks so much better. So I will forever be a millennial tucker. Right, this is the dress on. This lighting is not great for trying on clothes, I'm afraid, but you're just gonna have to bear with. It is absolutely gorgeous. So I've got it on as it comes, just with nothing underneath, but I do want to style it up in a moment with a shirt underneath as well. However, I do also love it like this. I think it's so beautiful. I love the pattern. I love the twirl. So important, the twirlability to a dress. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and I think it's, yeah, perfect as it is, although I do want to style it up a few different ways, as I said. This is gorgeous, however, it's getting into that time of year now where actually being bare-armed or bare shoulders is not going to work, and so I would love to wear a shirt underneath, although I've just spotted this. I wonder what that looks like over the top. Just as a little jacket over the top, having it open. I wonder what that looks like. Gosh, I can't get the buttons undone quick enough. Come on, come on. Let's see what this looks like. I just think the tones are going to look so nice together, because although this is brown, this dress, it's so dark, the check. You know, you've got that sort of really dark, almost black, and then kind of caramelly tones. So I think you can definitely get away with wearing black with it, and then obviously something just over your shoulders like this means that you can wear it this time of year. Oh, I love it. Oh, that looks so nice. Yeah, it even looks cute if I was to do it up. Sorry, I was completely facing away from you then. But it even looks cute done up as well. But it looks so nice, just like that. Let's pop some boots on. Hold on, let me take my boot trees out. Oh, and then we could either go, oh gosh, come on feet, get it. And then we could either go with my new little YSL or my Lady Dior. I think either would look super cute. So the Lady Dior will obviously go with the black. You could also style this with some brown boots, but yeah, this goes with the brown tones. Oh, I like that. That's a really cute little look, and that actually wasn't one that I was thinking. What I was thinking was to style it up with a shirt underneath, because I love to do that. So I've got this gorgeous puff sleeve shirt from Karen Millen. I've had it for ages, like as in years. I'll try and find something similar and link it down below, but it looks so cute underneath a shirt, underneath a dress, and just the little puff of the sleeves. And of course you could go for a full-length shirt as well. Let's try on both and see what we think. Honestly, you should have just seen me trying to get these boots off. I think I'll put my back out. Now, I know this won't be everyone's cup of tea, but I just love a shirt underneath a dress. I just feel like it's my vibe. I absolutely love it. I also think this would make an amazing workwear outfit as well, because it just, you're a bit more covered up, and it just makes it a bit more suitable for work. But I just love this. I think this looks so nice. I've paired it with my brown boots now, and then we can go with my little brown Saint Laurent bag, and I think that is just very cute. I love it. I love a cutesy look. I love that the puff sleeves give that kind of cutesy vibe, and I really like it. I think it's very sweet. Yeah, I will definitely be styling this dress like this, because it might not be everyone's cup of tea, but it's mine. Okay, and now we have it with a full-length sleeve shirt. So I've just popped the collar up, and then I'm going to just actually fold back the cuffs, just maybe one or two. And then the beauty of having the full shirt, which obviously you can't do with the puff sleeve shirt, is you can wear a coat or something over the top, so that when it does get cooler, I also think it'd look quite nice with a little roll neck underneath as well, or a mock neck if you're like me. But let me just sort my collar out. There we go. So that is the vibe that we are after. Yeah, I think, again, I like it a lot. It looks super cute. So yeah, that's just 3 ways off the top of my head that I can style this dress up. So I think it's going to be a really versatile piece in my wardrobe. I've also just popped it on with my new Abercrombie coat as well, and I think that looks super cute, just how I would style it up in the winter time. Perfect. Whilst we're up here, I just thought I would quickly unbox and show you the bits that I picked up from Cult Beauty. There are a couple of bits from Look Fantastic in here as well. Let me get those bits out first. I've just popped them all in the box together. So those are Look Fantastic, and then these 2 are Cult Beauty. I've got a little bit of a cold, guys, as well, so you might hear that I'm a bit sniffly throughout the video. I felt really rough. Actually, the end of the last video when we went pumpkin picking, I felt awful, but I kept going, and then at the end of that day, at the end of Saturday, I was just literally slobbed out on the sofa, feeling absolutely rubbish. Felt rubbish on Sunday. I actually didn't go to work on Monday, which is very, very rare for me because I felt really bad Monday as well. But then I picked up quite quickly again from then. So I am feeling much better now, but I am still a little bit bunged up and a little bit sniffly. So the 2 bits that I bought from Cult Beauty, one of them is a Patrick Tar, I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced, eyeshadow palette. I've been after this for quite a while. There's someone who I follow on Instagram. Her name has gone out of my head. I'll leave it up on screen. And she raves about this, and she uses this and something that I got in my Look Fantastic order together. So, but I'll show you that in a moment. So these are, oh, I was so confused as to how to get into it then. So you actually have to almost lift and then it pops open. I mean, it's very nice. It's very, very chic. But it's a little eye palette. I love those colours. Those are my kind of colours. I think they'll look really, really nice. The name of the colour palette is Do You Know Who I Am? Or the colours, Do You Know Who I Am? I love that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that out. Let's just pop a bit on my hand. Oh, look at that shimmer. Can you see that? That's really, really nice. And then we've got slightly more golden shade there as well. So you've almost got like a champagne gold and then a true gold shade. Really, really lovely. I'm looking forward to trying that out. Now, I'm just going to skip into my Look Fantastic order because this is going to go over the top of this. So let's just, whoops, get that out. So this is the Giorgio Armani eye tint. It is in one of the matte colours. Now they do lots of different colours. This is in the shade 25M. Don't think it says anything other than that. Now this is, oh, nice. Okay, it's a little bit darker than what I thought it would be, but I think when you put the sort of shimmer over the top, let's do that, I think that is just going to bring it into the most beautiful colour. Ooh, ooh, we likey that. Oh, I think that's going to look really, really nice. I'm probably not doing it justice on my hand, but I think the 2 together, and apparently these are ridiculously easy to use, as in like made for idiots, easy to use, which is what I need when it comes to makeup. So as far as I'm aware, you literally pat a bit on your eye and then you blend it in either with your finger or with a brush, and it's just literally as easy as that. So we'll see. I'm not sure if that is quite my shade. I feel like maybe it's a little bit dark, but we will give it a go on Sunday when I do my makeup together, and we'll see, and we can make a judgment call then. Hopefully it's not, because it wasn't cheap, and I do want to make sure that I use it. So those are a couple of eye bits. I also got, I keep skipping between the 2, but it's either Look Fantastic or Cult Beauty. I'll leave it all linked down below. My quarterly SPF 50, which I put on my skin every single day, and I basically just run out of that. So that's what that is. And then I got myself a new bronzer. Now this is a By Terry bronzer. I love By Terry. Now there is a particular bronzer that they bring out only in the summer, and it's only in part of another palette. It used to be that they used to bring it out on its own, and then they stopped and they bring it out in a palette of 4 different colours, and only really in the summer months. it's called Sunny Flash, the colour of it, and I really want them to bring it back in a full bronze, because I have tried lots of different bronzers and none of them are as nice of a colour as that. But I did see that they've got this bronzer, which is Tea to Tan Sun Powder. Now, it is a matte finish, it says, and I got this in, what colour did I get this in? What will it say on it? Da, 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 da. Oh, tan bronze, so that's the colour. How gorgeous is that packaging, by the way? Oh, stunning. And then this is the colour. So I'm hoping that this is going to be a very similar colour to, hold on, I think I've got the palette, let me grab it. Okay, so this is the palette, and you can see how much I love this one. I've barely used these. I've used them a little bit, but barely used them. But this is the colour. I mean, you can't even really see it because there's literally nothing left. But that is the Brightening CC palette in Beach Bomb. And the actual bronze bit in it is Sunny Flash. So I was just going to try and see if it's similar in colour. And I can't really tell because there's really nothing left in here. So we're just gonna have to put it on my face and see how it looks. And then what have I got now? One more thing. So this is from Hourglass. I don't really have much from Hourglass. It is a volumizing glossy balm for your lips, and it is in the colour Slip. So let's have a little look at that. Oh, lovely packaging. I do love Hourglass packaging. And then how do we get into it? There we go. So, oh, turning. There we are. And we have this colour. It's a little bit kind of more browny than what I was expecting. But let's just pop it on. This is the trouble with buying things online. Oh God, I pressed way too hard then. So smooth. Oh, but actually, this is so smooth. Oh, that feels like butter on your lips. My gosh, that is lovely. I don't even care about the colour. That feels amazing. And, oh, we do like the colour. We're good. Okay, perfect. That is not a colour that if I saw that out on a shelf, I would not pick that up because I would not say that's my colour, but I really like it. Oh, great success. I'm just trying to show you that colour in the light, but the lighting is just rubbish because it's literally dark outside, so I don't think you can really see, but it's so nice. Oh, proper pleased with that. Good morning, everyone. I have no idea whether you can hear me or not because it's quite windy, but it is a beautiful morning. We've popped our wellies on, Jamie and I. We've grabbed Stanley and we've gone for a walk in beautiful Petworth Park. Oh my gosh, it is stunning. There is Petworth House. We're going to go over to the lake. Hoping the wind isn't too noisy. How beautiful is that? The English countryside at its finest. We have got one tired little doggy after our long walk. Are you tired, boy? Are you on those tummy tickles? Yeah. Oh, never too tired for tummy tickles, mummy. Hello everyone, and a proper good morning. We have just got back from our wonderful walk. Oh my goodness, it was beautiful. England in autumn on a sunny day is absolutely stunning. We just don't get enough of them, unfortunately, but this morning was just glorious. Walking through the park was just, oh, it was lovely. We had such a lovely, lovely walk. It has made me feel a little bit more bunged up though than what I was before, so I don't know what that is all about. I'm really struggling to get rid of the last dregs of this cold, but I'm done with it now. It can do one. It can go away, please. Anyway, I'm just getting myself ready for the day. We are off out for lunch this afternoon with some friends of ours, and I'm just about to do my makeup, and I'm going to use the new bits, which I've popped in my, whoops, little Dior pouch. My bronzer's just fallen out of it. So I'm going to use my new bits today, and I'm looking forward to trying those out, and of course I thought that we could do that together. So I think I'm just going to get my base done, because I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder and I'm not looking particularly great. So I'm going to get my base done, and then I will come back to you and we will try the new bits together. Okay, I've just done my usual base, which is my Tarte Shape Tape, which I basically use as like a light foundation. I just put it everywhere. So I've popped that on. That is in shade 22N. I have used it for years. I sometimes try something else, but I always come back to that. So I've just popped that on. I've done my brows just with the Benefit Gimme Brow, and that is in the shade, this is actually a new one, I picked it up at the airport. I think it's just light brown. Where does it say? Yes, light brown. And then I have just lined my lips with my Charlotte Tilbury Super Size Me, and I've actually just filled them in just a little bit with the lip pencil as well. And that is where we are up to. So we're now going to have a little look at my new products. So we shall start with the By Terry bronzer. Now this is it is the Tea to Tan bronzer, and it is in the shade Tan Bronze. It looks like this, so it's actually a really lovely colour. I have high hopes for this. Earlier on in the video I was saying about the shade that I used to love and use all the time, which they no longer really do, which is the Sunny Flash shade, and I'm very much hoping that this is going to be a very similar shade to that. And oh yes, there we go, that's better. That is such a gorgeous shade. I really like that. Oh, that's really nice. I think that might be my new bronze right there. It's gorgeous. Really nice. Just gives that really nice kind of sun-kissed kind of glow, which I love to have even in the autumn winter months. I'm not someone that just likes that kind of glowy sun-kissed look in the summer. I want it all year, okay? That's just my kind of vibe. I just love having that kind of real bronzy, sort of sun-kissed kind of look all year round. So yeah, I very much like that. That is such a nice colour. Yeah, really happy with that, which does mean that actually I probably won't be using this one all that much now, although maybe I'll use this kind of during the week for work and have this for kind of weekend use, just because I don't want to have wasted all my money that I spent on that. So maybe we will do it that way round, where work me can use the Armani one, and then weekend me can use the By Terry one, because that shade, oh, I love it so much. Right, I have just blended that in a little bit more and taken it down my neck. So we shall now have a look at the eyes. We're going to go in with the Giorgio Armani eye tint, I was going to say lip tint then, eye tint in shade 25M. Now, according to Instagram and Ashley Page, who I follow avidly, I love her makeup tips, you literally pop a little bit on each eye and then you can just rub it in with your fingers. So I'm going to give that a little go. So a little bit on that eye and on that one, and then we shall throw it around and then just rub that in like so. That is such a nice colour. Look at that colour. That is gorgeous. Let's do the other one. So every day I will probably just leave it at that and pop some mascara on, and I think that will be gorgeous just as it is for an everyday. But as I've got my Patrick Tar ones that I want to use, I thought that we will use that today, although I probably wouldn't normally just for a lunch out or every day, but I do just want to add a little bit of sparkle. So I'm thinking of going for the top one, just for a slightly lighter sparkle. If I was going out, I'd probably do this one in the inner corner and then this one in the outer edge. But I think I'm just going to literally just dab it on. Oh, look at that sparkle. That is so nice. Oh my gosh. I love that. I really don't know if that's coming up on camera well enough, but oh, that is so pretty. That's actually quite subtle. If you just pop a little bit on, that's quite subtle and just adds a little bit of extra almost dimension to the eyes. Oh, gorgeous. Love that. Really, really love that. Well, so far I'm loving all my new products, so that is good. Right, mascara. So I am going to use my Swede mascara. Now this is the Pro Lash Lift. I always, again, come back to this one. I do really, really like this as a mascara. Really separates and really lifts, so I do really, really like that. So I'll do one eye because I'm going to do my little eyelash curl, and then I will come back again. So that is 2 coats done on this eye and nothing done on that eye. But how gorgeous do my eyelashes look? I love this mascara. Eyes are done. I'm really, really pleased with how they're looking. Now, instead of doing a blush, I thought I would use this face illuminator from Laura Mercier called, it's in shade Devotion. So it's a highlight. I've had it for ages, like, I don't know, years, probably far longer than what you should have makeup for. Hold on, the mirror is filthy, filthy. There we go, that's a bit better. And I'm just going to dot that on my cheeks and just up along my cheekbone here, instead of doing a blush today, I think, because I just want to keep a real bronzy, glowy kind of vibe. Yeah, I think that looks lovely. Okay, lastly then, lips. So I've done my lip liner, as I said, so I used the Charlotte Tilbury, that's the wrong one, Charlotte Tilbury Super Size Me to line my lips, and I did just fill in a little bit as well. And then we're going to go for the Hourglass, what's it called, Slip. So it's a really gorgeous, balmy texture. I always want to twist this, and it's you twist the bottom of it. And I'm just going to pop that on. Ah, honestly, it feels so nice on your lips. I can't explain to you how balmy and how lovely. It's literally like popping butter on your lips. I love it so much. Oh, it is divine. So there we go. That is my finished makeup look of the day. I'll grab some daylight in a moment and show you it in proper lighting. But yeah, I'm pleased with how that's looking. Excuse my hair, I haven't brushed out my curls yet, but this is my makeup in a little bit more natural lighting. So I really love the colour of the bronzer. It is so beautiful. I love the lip colour, I love the eyes. Yeah, really, really pleased with how it's turned out. So I am just about to get dressed. I really do need to brush out my poodle hair. I'm hoping that when I do, it will be like a big bouncy blow dry and it will look absolutely gorgeous, but we'll see. Here's hoping anyway. So what I'm thinking of wearing today is my little Sandro two-piece set. The sun is shining, and so I think it will be perfect outfit to wear today. I'm going to wear my chocolate brown Carvela high-heeled boots with it as well. I think I'm going to go bare-legged because there's not going to be many more days that I'm going to be able to go bare-legged, so I'm going to go for that. And then we shall take my beautiful new bag out for her first outing. I've just brushed out my curls and my waves are bouncing. This is exactly what I was after. I'm absolutely loving my little outfit. I've got on my Sandro two-piece, and then we have got on some beautiful Soru earrings, which I think just match in with the gold buttons perfectly. So let me show you a full length. We are, of course, taking out my beautiful new YSL bag for her first outing. I will probably just pop her under my arm like so. And then we've got my Carvela boots, Sandro two-piece on, and we are ready to go for some lunch. I am absolutely loving this outfit. Okay, let's head out. So we've just arrived at the pub, and how cute is this little garden in the summer? Oh my gosh, we must come back here in the summer months. It's so adorable. Look at this gorgeous little shop as you come in. Oh God, lemon curd sponge. So we're actually sitting in the conservatory. Tom and the kids haven't arrived yet, but how beautiful is this? Love it. Right guys, we have just got home from a really gorgeous lunch with our friends. It is, well, late afternoon now. It's actually just about to get dark. So we've been out for quite a while. We just spent the whole afternoon chattering away and having a really lovely time. So I'm going to finish the video here because the pajamas are coming on and we're going to snuggle down for the evening. I really hope you've enjoyed the video. As always, if you did, do give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a lovely week, guys. Bye.